Namaste to all you cosmic souls. Welcome to your reading today. Today's reading is going to be, well, anything that you are personally thinking about, anything that you are personally going through at this point in time. We're going to pick up on that and see where to go from there. To start with, I'd like to just say that a lot of emotions are coming up um, from the past, from the present. Your past situations are rising up um, at your present situation, and you may be feeling a lot of anxiety, insomnia, like no sleep because of those thoughts that are creeping up within your mind. I do have a cold, so please excuse me if I sound different, that's the reason. Okay, so with these emotions, if you are feeling these emotions, what to do about it and where to go from there. Okay, we start with the Fool. As you can see, the first card we have is the Fool. So this is basically a beginning for you, and the end result is a definitely positive result. Okay, so whatever you are feeling now is for your personal healing, which some of you may have already figured out that, okay, this is what I need to heal, and that's why this is even, coming to me right now. And an amethyst would be a very good stone to keep with you, especially in the raw form. Even if it's a pendant or a tumble, whatever it is, it still holds the same amount of power. I just personally like the raw form of amethyst. Okay, so allow that crystal, the crystalline energies of the crystal, or it doesn't even have to be a crystal. If you're standing in mud, just hold mud in your hands and allow, just feel that energy, feel the energy of the earth. What is the earth saying to you? What is your heart saying to you? What are you feeling? I think it's very nice that you're already kind of feeling these emotions. Y'all are not neglecting it, and rather you're like, this is what I feel. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't ignore it. This is how I feel, and that's how it's going to be until obviously the feeling moves to the next, right? We next have the Wheel, which is the number 10. Okay, so we are moving towards a form of completion, but it completely depends on which direction you choose. Okay, while this is a very positive card, at the same time there could be a lot of darkness that is rising up, and whether you allow this darkness to take over you or you start embracing the darkness to feel the light is up to you. Now, when I say darkness, I am talking about these emotions, these feelings you are feeling, possibly towards a man or a woman with a very masculine energy who is coming into your mind, maybe right now, maybe the past week. Okay? They are, this person is, you can see that he's holding the white king of a chess piece. So what is it saying? That he holds the power to see within you, to see through you, to see the world, to see everything that is, to see you as you are and not how others perceive who you are. Okay? A very strong person, a very strong-willed person who may also have bouts of anger within him, but also a lot of happiness and love. Emotions are not his or her strong suit. I'm moving towards his because it has a very masculine energy. And when I say his, it could be male or female. I am just referring to the energy. Okay? So there are a lot of things, like it's just about how you take your steps to win this king piece, right? How you move towards checkmate. You don't have to know actual chess for this, but this is the chess of life. It's all about the moves and the choices that you make to get there. Okay? Exactly. It is about the how you climb the ladder up. Do you climb it with, both your feet, or you can't climb it with one foot? But just imagine you're just using one foot to hop up the ladder. Is that easier? Or if you use both your feet and both your arms to hoist you up, would that be more convenient and easy and energy saving for you? So that is what you need to focus on. What kind of steps you can take. Not necessarily easy, because I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. It's not. Because you are embracing your emotions. As much as it's very nice to feel these emotions, at the same time, it's pretty challenging as well. Okay? So be with it. Stay with it, of course. But how do you save your energy while doing this? While you're climbing the ladder, while you are playing chess, how do you make the move such that you don't waste any moves, unnecessary moves? You just move upon because you don't know what to do. Rather, you can take time to think and see what will work best for you so that you can get to the other side. And that is your main focus. We have justice, finding balance. And this balance again is finding yourself in both ways. If you see this card here, you see the light, the white lines, and then you see the dark, the blacker lines, the darker lines. We have the sky, we have the clouds, and then we have this black starry night. Now, whether you choose to see this as a starry night or a hole of doom is up to you. So in the starry night, you see these really bright stars trying to guide you towards the right direction, or the direction that is meant for you. Whereas if you see it as just a black night sky where you can see nothing and there is no light, then it is a different story for you, because you have to look for the light a little bit harder. You're not looking in the right place, or you are not looking enough. You're just sitting there waiting for it to come to you. Whereas the work needs to be done to win this king pawn. This may not even be about a person. It could even be the inner masculine that we are talking about here. Finding your inner masculine, finding balance within the self. That is a very, very high possibility. Okay? Now, this same balance is what we are finding here as well. You are embracing both sides of you. You can see the same sky. We are finding a pattern within the sky as well as the darkness. Now, it is your choice whether to move towards the light, towards the darkness. Now, you're not moving completely. Obviously, there is always an imbalance, as in you are always moved more towards one side than the other. There is never a true balance. But you are embracing both such that there is a balance in finding that within yourself. So when you go too much into the light, you find a bit of darkness within yourself. And when you go too much within the dark, you start finding the stars, which brings in the light. We have a celebration coming up soon. So we have a celebration coming up soon, and this is very possibly talking about a wedding, a marriage. For most of you, I feel that this is probably not yours, and this is probably somebody's wedding that you are attending, and you're really having a lot of fun because you've done all this healing and now it's time to enjoy. So that is what is coming up for all of you. I was expecting this card from the minute I started this reading. Okay, this is from the Fairy Oracle Tarot. Sorry, Fairy Tarot cards. Um, be grateful for what you have. You have a lot to celebrate. You have deep feelings of peace and happiness that are coming towards you, and a contented personal life. So, my question here was, is there marriage on the cards for any of you? Because we did get the Four of Wands and I did see marriage and celebration. So, it could signify marriage and celebration in your personal lives as well. And I also kind of feel like it could be like a fairy tale wedding. You're going to absolutely enjoy it. Everything that you want is going to be there in this wedding. Your little pixies and Tinkerbells are going to come and help you decorate it just as your husband or wife wants it as well. Going to bring a balance. There is balance everywhere because you see the bride is in a white gown, the groom is in a black suit. So again, you are still finding the balance within yourself to find the balance within the other person, with the other person. Finding the balance in such a way that you are allowing yourselves to kind of love each other in new ways. You're loving the darkness and the light within each other. A lot of you may be even getting dreams or thoughts about marriage, about how it's going to be, about just maybe even fights and how you patch up, maybe dreams coming up in such a way that they signify a very important change in your life. Trust your intuition, trust your gut. Before you take action, as we spoke about in this game of chess and the Five of Wands and how you climb the ladder, careful reflection before you take action. Look at your steps, further steps. Which is the step that will give you more reward? Doesn't matter if you have to take more time to think. Take your time. Insights that come through meditation. So meditation is very important. If it is not something that you like to do, then find your meditation. Now, your meditation can even be playing some sport or some form of clearing your head, singing, playing the violin, playing the keyboard, dancing, if that works for you. See what works for you. Paint, whatever you feel you are connected with the most. Okay? Do more research before proceeding. So basically, both these cards are saying the same thing. You do more research and planning before you proceed. Educate yourself in the form of, reading books, finding apprenticeship, internships, attending seminars, workshops that feel connected with you. And you may find some very good skills within yourself, and these skills will help you very much in your long-term projects. And I also feel like this learning can come from your grandparents, from your parents, from someone who has worked a lot in this particular field that you are looking to improve in, and they will help you a lot in growing as a person and also in your career as well. Believe in yourself because a lot of wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between your work and your home life, because a lot of times, if you are if you are working, then you just keep working. You don't give space for love or home or the people around you, right? And if you're just focused on your life or a particular person, you're not doing your work, you're not doing anything else. You're just like, when is this person going to talk to me? When am I going to speak to this person again? So find a balance between that. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. Okay. And that is it for today's reading. I hope you all resonated with this and you were able to take something out of this for yourself. Tarot cards are never telling you what to do. Rather, they tell you the choices and the probabilities that you have to make your own choice. Okay? So find your way through this by making the choice that you need to make. And plan your steps ahead before you make that choice. That's all I have for you today. I take personal readings and all the details will be in the description box down below. Lots of love, lots of light. Namaste.